So as you probably know from my last video, the backup camera on my Toyota Sienna isn't working. So in this video, I'm going to show you the steps I did to make it work, which may or may not interest you. But if you're the owner of a 2015 Toyota Sienna LE and your backup camera doesn't work, here's what I did. And the grand finale is going to be whether replacing it actually works or if it was something else and I just blew $300 on a part that doesn't fix anything. So that's the grand finale. Stick around if you want to see, or just jump ahead. So I was hoping that the problem was just a fuse. So I looked at the fuses of the Toyota, and I still haven't figured out how to work this little latch to undo the fuses, so I grab it from behind and rip it off that way. But anyway, see all the fuses? They're all good. So I was kind of stymied. Then my wife said, "Did you check the fuses in the interior fuse box?" And I said, "Pumpkin, there are no fuses in the interior fuse box." And she said, "Yes, there are." So I looked, right? There are no fuses. So she showed me a screenshot from one of the videos she saw on YouTube where the fuse box was. And I said, "Pumpkin, just because someone on the internet says it exists, it doesn't really." I told her she needed to calm down. She is getting a little hysterical, but once I said those things, she chilled. In fact, she stopped talking to me. So anyway, it's like she listens to that Clark Howard guy and he's like, "Don't invest 10% of your income into lottery tickets." And I'm like, he's just a guy on the internet. He doesn't know. But anyway, I said, if you're so sure there's a fuse box in the car, come show me, because there is none. I'm like, seriously, do you see a fuse box in here anywhere? Could there be? And of course, Pam comes in. I'm like, show me, Pumpkin. Where's this fuse box that all your internet friends talk about? Well, actually, you have to look real hard. It's stuffed way under there. I probably could have found that if I looked a little harder. But anyway, now that we've identified there are fuses in the interior of the car, I took the cover off and checked them all, and they're all good. So I guess the only thing it could be is either messed up wiring, which I'll never be able to fix, or this $300 camera. And that's $300 on sale. I think it's like $450 or something for this little, it weighs less than an ounce. Okay, here, let me show you. This is the sort of thing that looks like it comes out of a cereal box. And the funny thing is, I went to pick it up at the dealership. I ordered a genuine Toyota part, and they handed me this thing. And I know that this is a 2015 car, so it's probably been sitting on the shelf for a while. But this was literally a dusty, it came in a box, right? No packaging or anything. It was just a box, and it was a dusty thing. And I said to the lady, "I can't pay $300 for this." And she's like, "Yeah, you're right. In fact, I think the lens is even scratched. I'll order you another one." So she ordered me another one, which I got. And when I went to pick it up, she said, "Yeah, it came in this morning and the manager looked at it himself." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm sure he did. I'm sure he brushed all the dirt off of it and made it look nice, because look, he even put it in a bubble wrap thing, as if that's how they come from the factory." But I will admit that it is very clean and it looks new. So this is what we're going to install. And if it works, I'm a genius. And if it doesn't work, I'll be very sad, because I could have used that $300 on lottery tickets. It's really easy to replace this camera. If you're like, "Tom, I don't even know where to start. How do you even get the panel off the back?" The panel just pops off the back. It's held on by little plastic clips. I'll show you. Here's the plastic part that goes on the rear door of the van. And if I flip it over, you can see all these little plugs. These just go in the holes and snap in like Legos. So how do you get this panel off? You just snap it off like Legos, pop it off, and hope they don't break. They are plastic, and it's been sitting in the Florida sun for 10 years. I have to take this part off, but it's just being held on by 4 screws. You can probably see them, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like some more of these plastic clips, but that doesn't really do anything. So I'll unscrew those. I'll finish taking them off by hand so I don't know, somehow send them flying. I'll put them right here so I don't lose them. The clips might need a little encouragement, but they'll come off. See, there's that guy there. Now my camera slips in right here. I really need an assistant. Once my YouTube channel takes off, I'm going to hire somebody to film while I work. But anyway, it fits in right there. Man, I hope this works. Now I got to put it all together without breaking anything. All right, I got the screws back through their holes there. First, I'll put these little nuts back on the screw. I got the torque on the lowest setting here so I don't blow anything up. All right, there's our new camera. Let's click it in place. That's the latchy part. It should only go one way. Listen for the click. All right, moment of truth. So I'm concerned I spent $300 and didn't fix the problem, but I'm more concerned that I did everything I knew to do and I didn't fix the problem, because that would leave something unresolved and it would drive me crazy. Anyway, we don't know until we try, so let's try out this new camera. So we'd expect to see that. It's when we put the car in reverse. That's when we want to see the camera turn on. Oh, we did it. We fixed it. I'm very excited and empowered. All right, Pam's going to be so impressed with me. She might forget the whole "you're getting hysterical, dear" thing. We'll find out. Success. Just for closure, I'm going to show you how this all snaps together, how these pins go into these holes here. Although I've never actually put it back together, it can't be that hard. There's these hooks that go in here. Oh, I bet this is to like hold it open while you work. No. Is it clear that I've never done this before? Anyway, this would be step one. Maybe that helps with the alignment. And then, hear the snapping? Snap, snap. And I know there's one in here somewhere. Come on, if I can do it. Success. Oh, wait. There we go. Now success. Yeah, right on.
From the storms of hysteria to wifely bliss, Dr. Ethereal's elixir banishes all symptoms instantly. Restore rosy cheeks and domestic harmony. Calm your nerves forever with Dr. Ethereal's hysteria banishing elixir.